Hey guys! Okay, something's not working. Come on back up. There we go. How is everybody doing? I'm back. Got my regular background back instead of the extra room at Mary Ellen's. So how is everybody doing? For anybody who may be new here or catching it on the replay or whatever, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. We go live a lot, and I do plan on going live most days this month. However, we may do another vacation at the end of the month because Christmas, and we try to get together with my husband's parents as much as possible, especially with their advancing age and health issues and all that kind of stuff. Anywho, I'm going to have to go back and read all the things because I've had the chat up for a bit. Freaking stream stickers. I am right now live streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and Twitch just told me, hey, stream stickers isn't on. And just means that I haven't logged in there since I got home. And now I have to remember how to use this PC, right? Okay, should be able to get back on as soon as and all that does, it means that there are some effects you can do on Twitch using the stream stickers, but it has to be turned on in order for you guys to be able to do it. Okay, so I am logged in over there, so hopefully that takes care of that. Jen says that she missed me.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Okay, and now you get to see what this ticker thing down here, this caution tape means. It means that the chat may take over the live stream because they do. I'm assuming also that y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Because that's another thing I had to work on this morning with the audio, and apparently I had some kind of a setting off that I thought it wasn't working at all, and it turned out that I had the volume in my ears so low I couldn't hear it.
Welcome,
and I'm hoping that the balance is about right. Did someone say they hear me? Yes. Yay! Y'all can hear me. Yes.
Welcome, Danielle _Vegas.
I'm also hoping I didn't catch a cold. I do know that I guess I didn't realize. I know it, but I don't think about it. It is so dry there that my sinuses started just drying up and just hurting. And you know how that is. I'm used to humidity. Not real bad humidity because I'm in the house in the air conditioner, and air conditioning tends to dry things out, which is fine. But I still have enough humidity, so it's not too bad. And right now, humidity is really low here because I did not have to blow dry my hair, even though I left it down. Yeah, and it's also getting warm in here. Yeah, it's getting warm. I'm going to have to check and see whether or not the AC is turned on in just a minute because we got here and it was like 83. Okay, you're not seeing the Twitch comments yet, meaning I didn't have something else turned on. Thank you so much. Let me get that done real quick. And that's because I didn't pull the thing up. I have no idea how oh, that's why. Okay, I have it. Give me a sec. I have things turned on wrong. I think. I don't know what that is. We shall see what happens.
Welcome, Debbie's Crafting Corner.
That did not do anything. Okay, that's probably because I have it turned on there. Why? I have no idea. Turning that off. Turning it on over here. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. We shall see. I do love playing with all of the things, so yeah. Okay, now I'm going to try. It's still not showing that it's. Why is it not there? Now it's there. Now it's there. Now it's there.
Danielle _Vegas.
And just so then when I would go back to review this, if I do, and I want to see, well, why didn't it work? The reason it didn't work is I was using the Chrome extension instead of the standalone app. The standalone app has that automatic relay thing, which I think is really cool. Okay, we are going to be looking at the Crafty Advent Calendar. I was hoping you were going to try that out. Yay! At the top of the chat on YouTube. On the top of the chat on YouTube, I put on there that people that are moderators or YouTube members YouTube members have got 2 new commands they can do. But everybody's got 2 new commands they can do too. So they're listed up at the top, and I have to look to see what it says. I have not done any kind of special setup on Twitch itself, okay? So it says, I've just added 4 commands for Christmas. Everyone gets whoa, exclamation point, whoa. There goes Krampus. Exclamation point, whoa. And everybody gets exclamation point, wink, okay? And then members and mods get Krampus and swing. Again, I have not done any of that part over on Twitch. Okay, so I have not made any adjustments over there. I'm planning on doing it. This is the only change that I did this morning on here, other than trying to make sure I had everything basically set up and planned out the things that I got to get done this month. Yeah, because it's, again, another short month for me. Okay. So, you see him? You see him? He's over here. He's over here. It's like... So I did add a couple of... Those are some things that I actually added into OBS last year, right at the end, so we really didn't get a chance to play with them. And I never did give you guys the... I never did give you guys the capability of doing them. I never gave you guys a command until this morning. So you have those for the Christmas holiday. I do need to work on lots of other things, but I've got so much stuff that I want to get done. And he's not here, but I've got so many things that I want to get done that I don't really know time-wise what I'm going to be able to add into here. But snow is still there, lights is still there, so you've still got those commands, but these are just 4 brand new ones. Okay. So hello, Jen. Hello, Kelly Doyle. Hello, Chris and Carol. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody who has popped in. Let me know if the audio is okay on all the things. Hello, Miss Idolide. Welcome, honey. Miss Tamara's here. And Ilka. Yes, I did go up to the top of the thing to see who all was here. Tamara, welcome in. Charlu Messersmiths, welcome hello from Wichita. Yay. Lisa Thompson says, welcome back, Debbie. Hope you enjoyed your time with family. Missed you much. I got a little bit of work done. I didn't get a lot of work done. I did get a little bit of work done. So I did spend plenty of time. We do still have the kitty. Yeah, you notice that some things are bigger than others, right? Chris is saying, glad you had some time off. Yay. Tamara said, I was glad to see you pop into ECR's live. That's when Chris said he couldn't see the things, and now he can. And now we do have the snail. The little snail mail is still there. Yes. Chris is wanting to know how everyone is doing today. We do have Rascal, and I got an email yesterday from Pando, which is the app or whatever, the Twitch app, to do that, to have our little Foxy down there. And they're supposed to have some Christmas stuff, but I wasn't able to turn it on yet, because I don't know. Maybe because I haven't streamed with him since they turned it on. I don't know. So you should be able to do some Christmassy things soon. Tamara apparently is sleepy because she was stalking videos all night instead of sleeping. Yeah. And then welcome in, slapping paint onto paper. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. And Miss Carmen Penalbert. I can't say the name right. I do apologize. That's one thing I don't like about handles, is that everything is combined and you can't tell with one word ends and the next word begins. But it is what it is. But welcome in. Another welcome. I'm assuming the welcome's been popping up like it's supposed to. And Miss Ruth Miser, which she did say earlier that she was going to have to go ahead and have food.
Thanks for
hey, Ronan.
_1_.
Hello, Ronan. How are you doing, honey? Okay, I was thinking I was going to go ahead and go into the voice chat. I haven't checked the voice chat to see if it actually works. But if you wanted to test it, we could test it. Hey, Ronan. Did you guys hear Ronan? That's the question. Because I hear Ronan. I heard Ronan. Did y'all hear Ronan? You have to speak for them to hear you. Jen said, great pick with ECR. Hello. They can't hear you. Okay, that's what I was afraid. Well, maybe my button I set up before I left actually works, because you never know, right? Go to my audio thing, go to Discord. Click the button. Let's see if you can hear Ronan.
And they hear me now.
They haven't said anything yet.
Yes, because I can hear me on the stream.
So that means I just hit the thing right. Awesome.
Yay.
Well, thank you for
Hi,
popping
Peppers.
in, Ronan. They're
How are
mostly
you?
interested in this thing, though. Have you seen this
What
thing
thing?
yet? This thing.
No. I'm
This
waiting on the stream to catch up.
This is our Crafty Advent Calendar. 24 crafty
Ooh.
surprises, especially for card makers. I've already done 2, and I did 2 videos with them, and I don't remember where I put the cards because I'm going gone for a week. Oh, and
Yes.
Jen apparently has a commercial. How do you have a commercial without it telling me that there's a commercial on
I don't
Twitch?
know how the hell you give out so many damn gift subs and you aren't subbed. How are you getting commercials?
She should be subbed. She's a Prime sub. What?
Okay, so how's she getting
Wait,
commercials?
Is something set up wrong on YouTube? It might be a YouTube thing. Because YouTube is not supposed to be.
No, because Anticutie is the Twitch handle.
I know. But that just means she could have. Oh, Ronan's commercial.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Y'all haven't heard the most recent one. I will put it so I can hit a button and you can hear
What happened?
the Pixie Dragon welcome me, giving me a happy Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Todd had never heard it. Todd had never heard that, but apparently when I have tried to explain what Pixie Dragon sounds like, my voice goes much higher than his. Yeah. So he says that's not what you told me. Yes. Not only did Todd get to hear it, Todd's parents got to hear it.
Oh God. I can only imagine what that's like.
They're looking. Well, the thing is, I'm laughing.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
I don't think they kind of get it, understand what it is about all of us that find it so friggin' hilarious. But that's their problem, not mine. Anyhow,
if they don't get it, they don't get it. It is what it is.
Jen says "wovers."
Yes, I sent out a very. So somebody hijacked my phone and sent out a very special Thanksgiving message.
Hello, is this on? I thought that was so cute. I'm sorry. I will play it for you guys later. I promise. I absolutely promise. But like I said, I got a ton of stuff I need to get done, and I don't have a ton of time to do it because we might be going to Austin at Christmas. So that's going to be a week to 2 weeks gone. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because again, it's Todd's dad, and his dad came out of the hospital on Friday right before we left on Tuesday to go see him, and he's having doctor's appointments and all the things, and it has to do with I think I've told you before that he had thyroid cancer. The cancer's taken care of, but because of thyroid cancer, they basically had to cut a big hole in his throat. So he's got one of those. I can't remember the name right now. Fistula? No, that's not a fistula. That's a bad thing. Stoma. He's got a stoma. But the problem is when there's a hole like that you're breathing through, you've also got your food tube. You've got your esophagus and your trachea both trying to use basically the same space. Meaning when you try to eat, sometimes stuff goes down to the wrong place.
Which is not good.
So right now he is on a feeding tube while they try to get this thing to do, and he's on this bag of liquid nutrition 18 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? So 8 hours while he's sleeping, then another 10 hours when he's trying to do anything else. He's having to haul this pole with a bag that's draining down into him around all over the place. Poor guy. He can't talk, so him and Mary Ellen are always fighting. Because she'll say one
Of
thing
course.
and he'll like, no. And then, because he can't say anything to explain it. He has to try to write it all
Yeah.
out. It's sad, but it's funny. You know?
It's
sad
but
because it's
comical.
family. Yeah, it's comical if you
Yes.
saw somebody else like on TV doing this stuff. It's like, my God, what in the world? And then she'll try to tell him something and he'll try to tell her what's actually happening. Like she'll say, you need to put more water in it. And he's like, I am at the time I'm supposed to. And she's like, no, you need to do it now. And they're just bickering back and forth. Jen, did you give me biddies? Thank you, honey. She
Yes.
just gave me 20 bits. I guess me talking about this stuff is entertaining.
Apparently,
I don't
Jen's
know.
apparently Jen's ribs are all healed. That's good to hear. Glad to hear about that.
Well, one thing that Jen did do, she sent me a message while I was gone to say that there is a sale at Altenew, and this thing that she's been sending me money for was like 40% off.
Ooh.
So she didn't pay for the whole thing, but I did get it.
Them
It's not
Black
here
Friday
yet.
deals is nice.
Yes. So I will be getting the Stamp Wheel 2.0 when they finally ship it. It's been saying for like 3 days that it's preparing for shipment. But I figure it's the Thanksgiving thing. They're not ready to send anything out yet. Anyway, this is what we're going to play
being
with.
fat and happy here, and I'm getting. I got nerdy 5 pounds of cookies.
Oh, I ate too many cookies and stuff. I ate gluten-free cookies because my mother-in-law
Ew.
is gluten-free and she wasn't going to eat them. And she said that we could have them. So we kind of ate them all.
Apparently, what I just said came to Nerdy's attention. Yes, Nerdy. Cookies.
Cookies.
5 pounds of cookies. Yes, I ordered 5 pounds of cookies, and I ordered your chocolate covered gummy bears.
Oh, so you ordered it, but you don't have it yet. So she didn't know.
Well,
She knows now.
knows now.
Okay, so we did day one with this. I have to find the card. Where did I put it? I don't remember where I put the little puppy. It's a cute little puppy.
That's because it's been a week.
Yes, I know. It's been a week and I've slept since then. I am in another room looking through stuff to see if I can find those last cards that I made. Made that one.
Over there.
Yeah, it's over there. Here's my woof you. It says I woof you. Yeah, I woof you because it's a puppy.
I love you. Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So this is what the die set looks like. It's little. It's just a few little things. And this is the card that I made with it. And that video went up on Monday. Isn't he cute?
Sweet.
He's like sitting with, he wants you to scratch his belly. And then on Tuesday, we had another video. This one is mushrooms. Caddy cannot eat the mushrooms, but
Yeah. Hey, that lizard does what he wants.
so a pretty little thing. And then I made this card for that one.
Very.
So
Those are
these are
very pretty
both
mushrooms.
for the first 2 days of this. Tamara's saying, is your new die mounted on a magnet? Yes, I do get magnet sheets that I mount all of my stuff down so that I don't lose it. I hope. I do have 3 dies sitting over here on a magnet thing on my desk that I don't know where they belong. One of them's a Spellbinders, but it's a little circle and it could belong to anything. The other
Yes.
ones are silver, but I don't know whose collection it was because it's probably not Scrappy Tales because Scrappy Tales does like this now where everything's separated. And both of these have got, well, at least one of them I can tell has got one of the little tabs where we probably had to cut it apart. The third card I did that was also for Monday was the first of the club kits. I did the stencil of the month. And this is, I
Okay.
think it's so, this is just a stencil. I think it's sweet. Just because you're you. Because and this is mostly for Ronan's benefit at this point. The way that the companies do when they're releasing things, they want to release things that you can use for cards that you need in a month or two. So like all of the clubs they're coming out right now are ones that you can probably use for Valentine's Day. Yeah, like this would be
Okay.
really cute for a Valentine's Day card. So it's not a Christmas card.
Well,
It
yeah,
would be a
get the-
Valentine's Day
get-
card.
You got to get the stuff out like a month to 2 months before the
Right.
holiday. That makes
In order,
sense.
they have to sell it in time for you to be able to get it, and in time for you to be able to make with it. So we're going on to
So
day 3. And so all of the stuff in
so
here,
right
like
now we're probably in the area of like Valentine's Day, spring, Easter.
exactly, I would say probably thank you cards for all the people that sent you stuff over Christmas and spring, beginning of spring, and Valentine's Day. Like, I with you would be kind of a Valentine's Day thing because I with you. Because,
Yes.
yeah, it's cute. But like this
I'm
one is
currently
saying, I
going
hope
into
your day is
hibernation.
magical.
It's cold here.
I was
It's
cold.
that
Well,
white
I wasn't
stuff.
too bad. I was,
Canada's
yeah.
weather got drunk and showed up, passed out on my front lawn. It's terrible.
I got to see snow yesterday in person, in real life.
Congratulations.
Yes, I did get
I
to
think
see.
my condolences as well.
It snowed on let's see, yesterday was Tuesday, so it snowed Monday night and stuck Tuesday morning. So the neighbors wound up coming over and started cleaning off my in-laws driveway. And then Todd went out there and helped them. So I'm going to share this little bit, if I can remember where the button is for that. Right display. I have not tested it, so hopefully it's the right one. That it's not. Is it not connected? I told you I
didn't do
haven't
it.
tested some of the things. We've got a black screen right now because I didn't. Well, I go back up.
I didn't do it.
I will.
I swear it wasn't
Ronan
me.
didn't do it. It's my fault. And you know what I had intended? I had intended today to be a quick stream because I got stuff to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I
but the
just
thing is,
stopped
I
in
don't
to
know
say
that it's
hi
going to
and welcome
happen.
back.
Here we go. There we go. You can now see me with snow in the background.
I mean, you look
There's
great.
white
but
stuff.
I don't agree. I don't agree with the snow being considered anything but horrible. Me personally.
I have to agree because I did without gloves. I made a snowball. I threw it at Todd and I missed
Uh-huh.
twice.
Unfortunate.
And this is him helping to shovel. And it's like I had just been watching the neighbors do it, and they just had it down to a science. They knew exactly where they were going. They got about like half of it done before he
Todd
went out
was
there to help.
lost.
And he's like, he hadn't shoveled snow in 25 years.
Yeah. And you end up using muscles you forget you had
Oh yeah.
when
Well,
you're
luckily
when
he
you're
only had
doing
to do
that.
it for a
And
little bit of
that's-
time. I know I posted a picture with me and Elizabeth somewhere, but I don't remember where it was. I thought it was in this one. Maybe I did. I don't know. I thought I put it in.
That's right. You got to see Elizabeth, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's not there. It's not in check-in. I know I didn't put it in stream showcase.
Probably.
I don't know where I put it. Anyway, it is up somewhere. I think it's probably over on YouTube. I did it from my phone. that's telling you something. I don't do much from my phone.
That's fair.
There we go. It did move. Good.
Who's that goofy bitch you're in a voice chat with? I see that on the left. Right there. Who's that goofy bitch?
We love the Ronin. Don't we, guys? We love the Ronin. Okay, so we're going to open
I
up
don't know
day
why.
3.
Y'all need to stop that.
So, Ronin,
So,
you've had
gonna bow out?
an advent calendar before, right?
Yes. Yes, I have.
My
I
mother-in-law
was trying
just
to get
ca-
the D&D advent calendar
Oh, that would be
for this
fun.
year. Yeah, so I am going to bow out. I just wanted to jump in and say hello to everybody in chat. Y'all have a wonderful stream, but I'm gonna bow out because if you're trying to do a quick stream,
It ain't
let's
gonna
be
happen.
honest, I can't be here.
That's true. Love you,
I'm just gonna make
Ronan.
shit longer.
Love you, love you,
Love you too. Welcome back.
Thank you, honey. So the reason I'm wanting to try to make these a little bit shorter, not because I want to take anything away from y'all, but because I've got
SSD.
the advent calendars to
Rascal has a
do,
dream.
and this is going to be
Can the chat describe
daily.
it?
This every day through the 24th. I may have to record the last few because if we go out of town, but I've also got the club kits that I need to do, and we've also got. I think I've only got one new collection from Spellbinders, plus anything from Pear Blossom Press, Scrappy Tales, all those other things. And I want to try to get everything done. So does that make sense to y'all? I am planning on going live every single day. It's either going to be a live stream or video every day, at least through the 24th, because that's how long the advent calendar lasts. But it's not going to be just advent calendar stuff. We're going to also have the other things. And you guys are going to have access to all of those. Tomorrow, you're going to have me twice because we're going to do advent calendar day 4. Tomorrow's day 4. And I'm going to be on with Miss Elizabeth for her celebration, because it is her birthday week. I hope you guys are going over and hanging out with her and getting in on all of the fun giveaway stuff that she's going to be doing. I don't think I actually told her what I was going to give, but I need to do that. And another thing I need to get done as soon as possible is get some of the cards sent out that I owe you guys, plus the Christmas cards I need to start sending out. So I do have a lot on my plate, but if I keep control of my time, I might actually get most of it done. Anyway, Danielle winking at me. Okay, so we're going to open up day 3 now that we're 30 minutes in. And no, my nails cannot, for whatever reason, get into there. And you guys are probably the same. They did make this nice and secure, so that is good. Exclamation point check, Miss Tamara, instead of pound. And by the way, the things like the new commands I did put little timers on there, so they won't let you do them one right after another like what we've been letting for Santa. And that's just so that I can try to have a word in edgewise. Oh, look. So here's the picture. On the inside of the boxes, there's a picture, and this looks like it's a rabbit in a magician's hat. So that is going to be fun. And we have us a die. So we have us a little die set. And they also, another thing they did this year that I think is different than last year is they have got sticky dots. They are basically stuck down in there very well. Okay. So if you have gotten this advent calendar, you've probably noticed that by now. They're packaged up really nicely, and they've got sticky to hold them in place. I think last year I had a couple of dies that came loose.
Ho, ho, ho.
Let me get one of my little magnets. Oh, this close to Christmas, he has to be confused. So we've got us a magician's hat. Idolite, have you been naughty or nice? We have the little bunny to pop out of the hat. And I'm not sure what that is. I have to look on here. It looks like it would go, maybe it goes across. Okay, so it goes across there. Okay. So you can give it a little tap thing. And then the other 2 little pieces there go on the ends of this. And then this. We've got the ears. And this other piece goes behind the eyes. Hi, Tara! Eggnog tastes good, it seems. Yes. Welcome, welcome back. And then we've got some little stars. So the image on the inside of the flap tells you what it is here. So I think that is fun. And now I don't need this thing that's got all the sticky on it. And I just noticed that they have numbers on there. Now that would have been helpful if I had known to grab it from the others, because I know I threw them away because it has the little number to be able to look it up. So I think I'm going to keep that for the moment. Okay, let me get the box out of the way, and then we are going to make us. We're going to make that. That's going to be cute. So first thing I've got in my brain is that I need some black cardstock, and that's going to be for the hat. And I think I want my bunny to be white. So we're going to do the bunny in white. And I'm kind of wanting to use one of the panels we made recently so that I use them up. All packages are coded to match dies. Fabulous. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And that's the way it is on all of the things that I get from Spellbinders anyway. But I had not seen that on there last time. Yeah, it does say W3, which means it would be the box 3. So that makes sense. S2 means that it's a small die set. And then number 429. Thing is, I label all of my stuff in my stash by those numbers, and I did not keep the ones from before. So I'm going to have to see if I can find what those numbers are. Okay, so here's a couple of different panels that I did. This one I did with perfect, oh, this one's pretty. This one I did with perfect pearls, and I'm not real good with perfect pearls because I just never got around to using them. And I think I put too much down, but it still looks pretty. This is with that Simon Hurley stamp. So that would be kind of a cool background. And then this is the one that we made a week or two ago using Simon's stencil, where I did some of one of the new sparkle, one of the new Astro pastes on top of that blue. And I think that turned out pretty. So this would be really cute for the background. I can try Santa too. Huh? Oh, thank you, Jen. So you kept your numbers. So that means I'm going to need my notebook to write them down. Yeah, I actually, while I was getting things done, I've got like about 4 pages of stuff that I need to go back and reference soon. Okay, so day 1, day 2 is going to be, well, day 3 is S2 429W3. Okay, so I can throw that away because I've got it written down. All right. And part of the reason I want to have it written down is one of my tasks that I want to get done over the next few months, hopefully, is creating my entire inventory system that I've been talking about. Hey, Ruth Nagus. Okay, so we've got our hat. This one is his wand, and that needs to be cut out of black. This one, I'm thinking I'm going to cut it out of white and do like pink for the ears and black for behind the eyes. Could give him pink eyes because it is a bunny. And then the stars will be yellow. I think the rest of the colors, I'm not sure what color I want to go with. So I'm going to do all of those out of white cardstock. Before I do this though, hey, Miss Nancy, welcome in. Before I do that, I think I need to check my scraps and use the scraps. This is small pieces. There's no reason for me to use full pieces, right? Okay, day 1 is S1, which is even smaller than an S2. So S1, 169, W1. Thank you so much, Miss Jen. And day 2 might actually be on, no, it's not on it. I was thinking it might have been printed on the acetate, but it was not. Okay, let me find my white and my black. So white scraps, and that's blue scraps. I don't want blue scraps. I want black scraps. Is this one's my black. Okay, white scraps and black scraps, and I have more than enough to be able to do these. Carol says, I'm still trying to figure out how to organize everything so I can create my labels and be able to use my scanner wand to rearrange. You have a scanner wand? Now that's awesome. So my idea is for spellbinders, everything's got a SKU number. So I go by, if the company has a SKU number, that's what I'm using. For things like Scrappy Tales that does not, I'm generating my own numbers. And this is something I just decided within like the last couple of months. So it is something fairly new. That's too small. I got lots of strips. I would need something bigger than strips. That'll fit. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. And then for my white, so that may help. And since you have a scanner and you're able to do UPC codes, I'm assuming, since it's a scanner thing, you're going to be able to, that's going to be awesome. That's an idea. Idea for Debbie. Yeah, okay. This is what I was doing when I was watching different, yeah. As I was editing, I had a notepad beside me where I was actually looking at things too. So I have a circle in here that I don't know why I have a circle in the scraps. It needs to be used. I need something that's at least big enough. That's yuck. I need it also heavier weight, and I might do more than one layer. That does not belong in here. That looks like it might be big enough. Does idea need to be posted? You don't have to do the idea. I wrote it down, but thank you. If you did and I'm real bad about not going in there and getting that stuff done. If you do have an idea that you want to do, it's exclamation point idea, and it should work on either one. I don't remember how I had it set up, and one of the things I noticed when I was setting up those extra bonus commands for you guys this morning, I noticed that it has a way where I can do it to either or. I can pick where I want you to be able to make that command, which is kind of cool. Okay, die cutting machine gets to come out for the first time. We got home last night about right around 7 o'clock. So that meant it was time for Todd to unpack all of his stuff, and then me to fix eggs for dinner because we have no meat, because we of course didn't have anything in the fridge, and anything that we did have that's in the, I didn't take anything out of the freezer. I need to check that. So we didn't have anything ready to be able to cook because we weren't here, right? Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my little hat. I think I am going to do 2 of them. So I'm going to cut them out twice. That's going to give them a little bit more stability and a little dimension without adding the foam. Like this wand is too small for me to add foam to. So if you want to have it pop up, anything pop up a little bit and it's too small for you to do foam with, that's where I was looking at. You can always just use multiple pieces of cardstock. And I think that's one thing I'm going to start doing more of, because I have too many colored cardstock scraps. I'm not even talking about all the pattern paper stuff I've got. I'm talking about just regular ones. You can always use that to build that dimension on your cards, on your embellishments, on all the things, instead of having to use foam. Although, foam is life. Wait, what's this about Kauai Island, South Carolina was amazing? So okay, so Patty had fun. Okay, so Carol said that she got it off of Amazon. So I do need to take a look at it and see about the pricing on that. One of my goals this next year is to try to do more in less time, if that makes any kind of sense. And yeah, but yeah, that's kind of one of my goals. I want to build this business thing I'm doing, right? So I do plan on having some changes to classes and workshops and all of the things. I do plan on, and I keep saying I plan on, but one of the things I do want to do is expand out a lot of stuff for the membership, both for paid and for free. So there are some things that I've got in in my brain and in notes that are on my to-do list. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of that stuff done. And I'm hoping that it's something that you guys are going to enjoy, because that is a big part of the goal. So we've got some little stars. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking, because of the black hat, that I might go on this. I think that'll be cool, because over here on the other, you're not going to see it unless I do something with vellum. Oh, that's okay, Patty. That is totally fine, honey. Adelaide says, please give Debbie J thumbs up. I appreciate it every time you guys do that. I just thought of something too. This hat, you don't have to use it for the bunny. You could make it in a snowman. You could do a snowman. Anybody want to build a snowman? That would be fun too. So it's another hat that you can use for that. Okay, so I got that. Where did I put the other ones? Are they under something? Because I have my bunny ears. They're right here. Yep, that's where I put them. Right there. So this bunny is not going to fit on there, but these other pieces should. At least those two. I'm going to go with those. And then I've got another piece here. Will my bunny ears fit on there? Yep, the bunny will fit. Okay. And then this piece. Okay, that means nobody can complain to me that they don't want to come to Florida because of the gators. So Patty said she was in South Carolina It was so beautiful there, and there were alligators. So it's not just every state. And this is a thing. I have had folks tell me that I don't want to come to Florida, Ronan, because y'all have got bears, y'all have got alligators, all the things. And you know what? Everywhere's got animals. Everywhere does. And it also depends on where you go in that state as to whether or not you're even going to come across them. I mean, for most of my life, I did not come. I mean, I've been here for quite a while. And for most of my time here in Florida, I had not come across an alligator in person. I still haven't, other than when I went to like a zoo or something. But I've also, I also had not come across bears until I started seeing Todd, because he lives a little outside of city limits and there's been construction. Whenever you have why am I popping that out? I don't want to pop that out. I want to color them. I'm dumb. I'm putting that back in. Stay. And I'm doing the same thing over here because I want to color the things. Well, okay. I'm going to go ahead and color them, and then I may cut out more. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, exactly. I mean, the stupidest thing, would you believe we've got boa constrictors? They are not native to Florida. It's where somebody decided, hey, I think it would be cool to have a boa constrictor for a pet. And then, they got it. And why did it not work, Chris? I don't know why that didn't work for him. But they thought it was be cool, and then they decided they didn't want it anymore, so they just threw it out in the swamp. Yeah. So down around Okeechobee, I think. Anyway, there is an area that has got boa constrictors. And there has been a time where in the state of Florida says, hey, it is now
Welcome, Ronan
snake.
_1_actual.
Snakes are food, snakes are clothes, snakes are not pets. Exactly. So they have opened up hunting season and stuff for those things because, yeah, it's stupid. Boas are mating with pythons too. Exactly. So I want to know why. Oh, wait. Stream up warning. Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I downloaded an update and then I didn't actually install it. Well, that's fun. Oh, thank you, Ronan. I have to take care of all that when I get done. Close that. Close that. I've got a bunch of these warning things that it's just these Windows pop-up warnings that we're hiding behind things so that when I try to go over and see anything in StreamerBot, I can't because, yeah. All right. I wanted to see action history. Winky went up.
Welcome, Small Town Dreams.
Hey, Smalls. How you doing, honey? Okay, Whoa went up. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start coloring these things because I need to just stop talking. So I'm going to color the inside. I think I am going to color all of that. And then we're going to let our bunny have little pink eyes because some bunnies do. And pink inside the ears. So how you doing, Smalls? I missed you. I missed everybody. I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed hanging out with my in-laws and stuff. Although I think I spent more time up in the, I'm going to call it the attic. It's like basically 3 floors. We've got the basement. And because I don't have floors here, we have 1 floor. But we had the basement. We had the main floor, and that's where the kitchen and the big, it's supposed to be a living room, I think, but it's got like vintage or antique type of furniture in there. It's not like that's where the TV is. The TV's down in the basement. So Todd would wind up spending a lot of time down in the basement with his mom watching soccer. And I would spend time upstairs in what I'm going to call the attic. It's like we had Todd's room and then another bigger room that had Mary Ellen's yarn. Her yarn collection is floor to ceiling full of bins. So yes, she is a creative person too. She does the things. Which one goes where? I think that one's on that side. I think I'm just going to put it on there. We're going to see. So I was up there. They cleaned off a table there for me, and I stole. After like the first day, I was asking, "Do you guys have another monitor I can use?" Because when we were in Austin, they did have an extra monitor. So I thought, yeah, that's cool, because I'm used to the 3. I came in here this morning, and it's like I had something up on that one, and like every time I would look up because I heard something, it's like I would have to turn because I was not used to that. I had my little bitty monitor for my laptop, and then I had one big monitor, and that was it. I know you guys are thinking, that's more than enough. No. But this morning I was having trouble because like, wait, I can't see. Oh, it's over there. It's going to be a cute little bunny. And it's a real simple one. I mean, you don't even have to use the extra die sets, the dies in there. You could have just colored those in with markers, but there is a little impression in there, so you know right where it's supposed to go. And I like that added dimension that the die cuts give you. Okay, and then I'm going to put this pink piece that I just did behind his mouth, behind his eyes and nose. So he's going to have pink eyes and a little pink nose. It's going to be so cute. And there's our bunny. And the way it's supposed to work is he goes right behind there. So he's kind of peeking out. I think that's going to be cute. Kind of have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to try it. I may or may not. So let's go ahead and do these pieces. This one, the only reason I'm putting it back in there is so that I don't write on my mat, although the mat cleans off easy. I think I want it to be red. We'll go with red, and I'll go with a lighter color of red in the middle, I think. Let's see what color this one is. That's actually a bright red. And this one looks like it's probably lighter. Nope, that's actually brighter. I like this one better. So now I just need to find something to act as the lighter tone in the middle. That one's R5. R4 might work. Might be a little bit lighter. Let's see. It's still bright. All of them are bright. I may just have to come from the outside. Let's put it on there. It's not staying in. Bunny, I know, right? I think what I'm going to have to do is just do this as being the main color and then come in with a darker if I want it to be rounded. Because that's what I wanted, was a little bit of a rounded. Is this one too dark? That's too dark. Hello, Polly. Welcome. Oh, Patty, I went to Ohio. I was up in Ohio. I was 2.5 hours away from Elizabeth. So we got together for lunch on Sunday at Cracker Barrel. Okay, a little bit of darkness on the end there, and then I'm going to bring the lighter color in to basically clean that up and lighten it up a little bit. That looks okay. When you use a lighter color marker over a darker color marker, when it's alcohol marker and everything's got the alcohol in it, it does tend to pull some of that color out. So even over some place, if you say you used a darker color that you didn't want, if you use a lighter one, you may be able to kind of bleach it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue that down onto the hat. There we go. Chris says, I had Dallas laughing at me. We didn't eat Thanksgiving until 4. Kept sneaking sweets before we ate on one of our lives last week. Oh my gosh. That is funny. You know, what we did, it's like, first off, Mary Ellen's birthday was last week too. So,
Thanks for
because
the
it was
sub,
Mary
Auntie
Ellen's,
Tootie.
Mary Ellen, thank you, Miss Jen. Mary Ellen is my mother-in-law. It's her birthday. We celebrate her birthday. That's one reason why we try to get together at Thanksgiving every year. It's her birthday. And so I decided I wasn't going to let her cook in her own house for Thanksgiving. So Todd did the ham, and I did the sweet potato casserole and the mashed potatoes and the broccoli, that kind of stuff. I mean, that's all we had because it's just 4 of us. And if we're not there to eat it, it's going to go in her freezer because she's the only one, and she's little. I mean, she's like, I think she's probably a foot shorter than me. So she's little. She's not going to eat all that. As it was, she had a lot of food in there from when Craig was able to eat that we wound up having to throw out because it got freezer burn. We cleaned out her freezer. So now we cleaned out one of her freezer. Her deep freezer that's in the basement, she wouldn't let us go near at that point because I guess it's depressing when you throw things out, which I agree with. Because I need to do the same thing. I need to get rid of stuff, and it's going to happen. Okay, so we got to... This is cute. I do have an idea that I want to do. Patty says, Chris, I did the same thing. All I could eat was filling. Yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, let's see. Like I said, I went to Cracker Barrel. I brought the leftovers back with me because fried okra, yes, please. But I did that. And of course I didn't eat as much because I was talking too much we talked the whole time. It was awesome. I had so much fun with Elizabeth. Loved hanging out with her. Anyway, so I wound up putting everything in the refrigerator as leftovers, not knowing that we were going to be ordering out for dinner that night. I mean, it took me about an hour it took me a little over an hour to get to Cracker Barrel. So I had basically just had English muffins for breakfast. Then we get together for lunch, and we didn't leave the restaurant until like after 3. So by the time I got to the house, and the trip back was longer because people didn't know how to drive, and there were a couple of accidents. But by the time I got back, it was almost time for dinner, and it's like I'm still stuffed, but I couldn't help but eat the fettuccine Alfredo, so I did that. And she got me a cannoli for dessert, which it turns out they didn't give us. So the next day, it turns out that we're going over to one of her friends' house for lunch like at noon. And on the way back from there, Mary Ellen went and picked up the cannoli that she had paid for but not gotten, and then they wound up giving us 2. So I did eat that one after dinner. And Susan, she's awesome, but she gave us so much food. It's like, goodness, I ate way too much for lunch. And it's like, I still haven't gotten to go after my chicken. And of course, the next morning is when we're leaving. So it's like, I had no time to even eat my leftovers. So she wound up having to throw my chicken in the garbage. Just sad. Okay. So I've got my hat. Like I said, I doubled it up, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. I'm going to go ahead and glue together my wands, my magician wands, because I'm doing those as a double layer too. And this is heavyweight cardstock, so it is going to be a little bit more substantial, which is what I like, which is one reason why I use foam so much. Okay. And then we're going to put the little white pieces from this die on the ends because a magician's wand has those little white pieces that they wind up with like flowers or whatever that pop out of them. We've all seen it. Foam is life. I know. So tomorrow we're going to be doing all Simon Hurley stuff with Elizabeth. So that's going to be fun. And tomorrow during our live stream, I'm going to be doing what's today's day? Today's the 3rd. So today is day 3. So tomorrow we're going to be doing day 4. We're going to open up day 4 and we're going to be making a card and using that. And this is the first bit of crafting I've done in over a week. I did take some stuff with me, but we never did go because I didn't want to leave the house, but we never did go anywhere to go like to Michael's or anything to pick up any paper. So I didn't have any cardstock there. So I did do a little bit of just... I did do a little bit of stenciling and stuff in my notebook. I looked at some different things on the Book of Face. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so what do you guys think about having our little bunny on this panel? Or should I make something different? What do y'all think? I'm thinking that the panel is very pretty and I don't want it to go to waste, but I could use it on a different card later on. Lisa wants to know, who's Elizabeth? Who's Elizabeth? Yes, you definitely need to come and see Elizabeth. Let me pull up her channel and get you her thing. She has been doing right now, this is the first week of December. The first week of December for the last few years, she's been doing a birthday celebration because her birthday's coming up, I believe, on the 7th. And I still need to mail her a card. Anyway, but Elizabeth Costa Rogers, she has a lot of fun. We go live. She goes live with me every month, multiple times. It's usually the second Tuesday of the month. No, it's usually the first Tuesday of the month, but I wasn't here. So we're going to go live next Tuesday together. We're also going live tomorrow at 3 o'clock as part of her celebration. And we started doing our sublimation Thursday. It's supposed to be like the 4th Thursday of the month, but that's Christmas. So we're going to do it the 3rd Thursday of the month. So yeah, I'm also going to be letting you guys know on my emails. So if you're on my email list, I'll let you know when I'm going live. I kind of try to keep you in the loop to know what's going on. And she is a hoot. I loved getting to get together with her on Sunday. And you know how sometimes you don't know, is that person really like that in person or are they just like that on camera? Like, I'm an actress. She's really like this. She is really a hoot. I mean, we were talking the entire time. It was fabulous. She gave me, I think she has said at one point that she's not really a hugger. I'd say she's lying about that because I got the biggest hugs from her. All you did was bike, fell into a mailbox and a big bush and a wood post. Well, don't do that. That's how you get hurt. Don't do that. I mean, many of you remember when let me see if I can get the link to that live. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to try to also stream it on my channel, but I don't know for sure if I really want to do that because I really want all of the, things to go to her. I really do. So I know we're going to do the collab thing. I think the collab thing should be fine. I'm scrolling for that specific video. She went live last night with Jay. Today at 6, she's doing an annual blindfold challenge. I didn't realize it was part of a hop. I think I got invited to do that, and I don't know that I can do that. Link to get on your email list. Down below, there should be something to my link bio, which is going to be debbiejscraftingcorner.com/link bio. And there is a link there to basically everything, including getting on my email list. I need to click notify for tonight. She's going to be with Jana tonight. And then tomorrow at 3, she's going to be with me and copy link. And I don't know if Social Stream Ninja is going to be nice to me and let me go ahead and send it to both YouTube and Twitch. Yes, it did. Yay. So that is a link to tomorrow's live stream with Elizabeth at 3 o'clock. So tomorrow I'm planning on redirecting. So if you're in the YouTube video side tomorrow, even if we end earlier than 3, which is my goal, and I think I kind of have to make sure I gather and clean up and gather things that I need. But we're going to be redirecting straight over there. So if you just stayed in the chat, it should take you directly over to it. But that is the link. Okay. Danielle did the wink. I know, this is the cutest bunny. And swing did not work again this time. I mean, Krampus didn't work early. I think it might just be that it's too soon. I said it's either like at 3 or 5 minutes. And I also made it so that the same person has to wait longer before they get to do it a second time to give other people a chance. On most things, I just leave it and don't bother. But this time I thought, well, I don't even know the timing. So I think I did one for... I think I've made it so you have to wait 2 minutes after something happens for somebody else to be able to do it. And then the person who did it has to wait. I think I put it down as 10 minutes just so that you're not hogging the thing. I try to be fair. Y'all take over the stream. Hello, Carol. Welcome. I think this is, so you guys like this on this background. Is that what I'm hearing? Because I'm going to cut it. I'm going to make a change. Okay, you tried both and they didn't work. I'm going to go and see if I can click the link. I have to find where the pop-up of the thing is. Okay, there's my YouTube. Yeah, it goes straight up for me. And I'll show you. So here is the thing, and where is that button I need? I need to go. There we go. So over here, this is, there goes Krampus. So this is one of the windows that's got it. And here's the link for Elizabeth. And when I click on it, it pulls it up. So this is what the link for Elizabeth's channel should look like. This is the one where I'm the guest tomorrow. But if you look her up, I can also copy, I want to copy the thing. Where's it? Copy link. And I'm going to pop that back in here just on the YouTube side. So that should take you directly to her channel. So I think that's what Tara was talking about. Maybe not. I may be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. You guys know this. You guys know this. There is a major delay between Elgato and my OBS. That is so weird. So I'm going to actually cut this because I can. Not a lot. And do I have a die out here? I'm going to use my. I also ordered a new blade. Okay, I ordered a new blade because I know you guys don't trust me with this thing. Oh, wait, Mary's not in here, so she can't gripe. But Mary does not trust me with it. So where do I want this on here? I think I want him right in the middle. So we're going to cut a little slit. And I want... Jen, why am I the bomb? I don't know. I don't know why I'm the bomb. She just says, yet a bomb. It's like, as I'm doing this, I can feel the blade wobbling, and that bothers me. That's one reason why I have not done much with it. I do need about a little more than 1/4 inch. Do I want it there? I think I actually put it in the wrong spot. That's okay. I'm going to come over a little bit this way. She says I'm the bestest. Thank you, but I don't know why. Okay, and then I cut a little bit more on that side. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yes, I'm going to try to do more.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Interactive and
I love
fun
you.
folds and
now
things.
Back to our show.
Thank you, Danielle. Love you, honey. Okay, and I'm assuming that I did this the right size for what I need because of the wonderful things he does. Because I'm taking out my snap and slide. Yeah, these look like they should be about the right size. So this is going to go right in here. That's going to be awesome. But I also need a little tab. I'm going to have to put a little tab on there because I want y'all to know that you're supposed to pull the bunny. I could put, should I? Don't really want it to be white because it's going to get lost in that, but I could color it. Yeah, this is me creating on the fly, because you guys know I do that all the time. I don't normally do a lot of interactive type of cards on the fly because, yeah, I'm probably going to mess it up when I think like that. So if I put that there and I put that there, you'll be able to pull the money up and down, right? To have it pop out. This does not need to be white. It needs to be a different color. And I'm thinking I kind of want to do one of those blue teal colors like what I used last week. I guess that means I need to take out my blue brush. That is still in the bag from from when I went. Yeah, I bagged to my, this is how I transported some brushes with me that I wound up not using when I went to the place. Yeah, the place. Oh, I didn't go to the place. We're not allowed to say hospital anymore because Craig does not want to go back to the hospital, so we have to call it the place. This is just the extra ink that is on there, which I think, looking at this, looks like it's probably, whatchamacallit, it's probably, my brain stopped. I'm getting tickled. That's one reason why I'm getting a little distracted. Sorry, but it's probably midnight snack. So I'm gonna use one of my Pear Blossom Press, and this one needs to say pull, which I think I've only used the pull one like twice. And if I did this right, I can attach it there. This is the wrong color. I cannot use that color. See, it doesn't look right. Does it look? Well, you guys will have to tell me. Do I need to change the color? So this is going to go behind the bunny, and it's going to be the pull thing. So you pull them. Is that a good? I mean, it kind of matches that one. It kind of matches the sparkle, but it doesn't match the other, the blue-green. Y'all had to tell me, because you know what? One of y'all's going to win this. Which color was it? I think it may have been, I think it was High Tide. And y'all are so quiet right now that I'm starting to wonder if you're still there. Are y'all still there? Hello? What if I made the pole behind the front? I could do that. I could attach it back here and just make it up to the top and maybe do a little, yeah, I think I'll do that. Good idea. Because then I don't really have to change the color at all. It just has to do that. And that's how much it's going to move. Shola says, I'm here. It's withdrawals. Slowly becoming your crowd again. Hey, Tamara. I mean, I did say hey, Tamara, but hey, Bethany. Yeah. You were choosing ECR's birthday card from your stash. That's what I did for my mother-in-law. The one that I made with the little foxy on the front with some of the clock parts. It wasn't the full-blown cuckoo clock. It was the one that I made with some of the parts with the little clock on there, a little bitty fox. That's the one that I gave her for her birthday. And she likes it. Okay. Got to make sure that this is actually straight.
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Tars Plus 2.
And I will be trimming this down more because I know it's too long. And since I always do this, and we're going to be popping this up on some foam too. So since I always do this, I'm going to go ahead and trim this down a little bit, I think. Let's see. We need it to go to 4 by 5 1/4. So that's 5, and that's 5 1/4. Why does it look like it's not right? Let me make sure all the sides are actually flush. This side was off a little bit, that's why. Okay. Making sure that all of the sides are squared.
Now look, Buster, let's have an understanding. Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying...
Hi,
Welcome,
Emerald.
Tenjayabot.
I knew it had to be her. I knew it had to be her. Do I have any cardstock
Welcome,
cut
a skepet
already?
underscore and underscore
Probably
Mark.
not. But welcome in, honey. Thank you so much for being here. I've missed you guys too. I have. But I will be here tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. And somebody is getting a little slider card. It doesn't have a big slider, but you don't have to do big sliders. You can do little tiny sliders. And if you look up at the top, for anybody who is new in here, up at the top in the pinned comment on YouTube, I don't think I pinned it on Twitch, mostly because I didn't decide on exactly how everything's going to work over there. But anyway, there are new commands. I have not done the word of the day, and thank you so much for that. Let me go ahead and pull up my Notion to see what it says I should be doing, because I haven't done that yet. And it has been a little over an hour. I think I want that down at the bottom. So this is going to be there. And then where's my bunny ears? Here's my little bunny. Kind of want the bunny ears to be about like that at the bottom. And then have it just peeking out the top. That's going to be so cute. That's going to be so friggin' cute. Okay, so going back to, that's the wrong page, going back to that one, and then today is the 3rd of December, which I did not go that far. So I'm going to say today is going to be lift, and the reason we're doing lift is because we're going to be lifting the little bunny out of the thing. So today's word of the day is lift. Okay. That's going to be so cute. Oh my goodness.
Ho, ho, ho.
I am loving it already. All right. Well. I need to have enough of a gap on the back for that foam. I mean, for the thing. So I think this should be enough. I just have to make sure that I have it in the right spot. So let me go ahead and install this piece. This is another thing that is cool. When you're using the snap and slides, you can actually put it in place without having everything else attached to it. You can take it back apart if you want to and be able to get the things done. Kelly, where did you find the snow flock? And this is good because now I know how much room I've got around it to make sure that this does not touch my foam does not touch my mechanism. Why do I do stuff like this though? It's like, you know, I could have saved this for my Pear Blossom Press card. Although I have an idea for the other one and it's going to be more complex and I need to get recording that one too. So next Pear Blossom Press card is going to be up on the It's going to be up on the 11th. Okay. Okay. Right about there. Coal Patrol reunite. Okay, so it's going to be flat. This piece is going to pop up a little bit from the back. It's going to have a little bit of clearance on both sides, but a little bit. So that means I'm going to have to put foam on the top too, and that's fine because I do that a lot. But that's one reason why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to go ahead and put this in place, and then I'll know exactly how much. I'll be able to tell if I need to put more foam or not easier if I've already got this layer down there. Thank you, Ms. Danielle. Nobody's done snow. You guys know that you have a snow command, right? And you have the lights just like we did last year. Okay, Chris, thank you, because I'm an idiot. I needed, this foam did not need to be there. I didn't even leave room for the pull. It's one of those that it would have been able to do it just by itself. Okay. So chucking that foam in the garbage. And this one I'm going to hopefully roll up and not use up all the things. There we go. It ripped it some. It's okay. Because now I need to do this. This needs to be able to attach. Which means I need a little bit of foam there and there. I am such an idiot sometimes. Snow was done at the start. I know. There we go. Yeah, Mary Ellen gave me a tree. I got myself a little Christmas tree on here. Funness. Seven Hills Craft. Is that an online place or is that a place that is just in the UK? Because I know we can't always get all the things that you guys can get and vice versa. I know, it's cute. And I was thinking, you know, I have a big enough mat now that I actually have room to have my little tree on there. And luckily it didn't get smushed while I was in the, it didn't get smushed while we were traveling. So that was good. Okay, I need to tape that one down. That's what Jennifer McGuire does to make sure that it doesn't move onto the foam. So I just need to hold it in place. There we go. Now I can put it down onto my panel. All right. Thank you, Chris, for reminding me that I'm an idiot and forgot the thing, because it happens. Okay. So that's how it's going to work. That's our mechanism. That is going to work so good. It does squiggle around a little bit. That's okay too. I do not mind a bit. This guy I do think needs a double layer of foam. So I'm just going to grab out a little bit of my Pear Blossom Press that I still have left. Because it's already double thick. And I think I do need to trim it a little bit because it's going to be too wide. So we're going to see how it does with this and see if it's got enough clearance. Clearance. And it doesn't. It needs a little bit more. So I'm thinking it just needs another layer of my double thick foam. And then I'm going to check it again. Okay. And now if you look down there, I think you can see there is a little bit of a gap between our mechanism and the paper here. So that's going to give me enough space to be able to put my bunny. Okay. Also notice that my foam is a little bit longer on the top one than it was on the bottom. That's fine. I'm just going to clip those little bits off. And then I think I'm going to put my bunny on there and then put this on top. And that way we know exactly how everything's going to go. So I need to have my bunny on there. And we need another one of these little dots. These are the sticky spots. Okay. And I slid it all the way down. I just got you a forgot to check out notification from Spellbinders while you're live. Oh my goodness. Of course you did. What's funny is because I do things on different computers, sometimes it remembers it on one and not another one. So I've already checked out on one and it'll still think that I need to check out on another one. Yeah. Okay. I want the bunny. Do I have enough room? I bet I don't. I don't have enough room for the bunny. That sucks. I'm going to figure out how to do this. Because I want that bunny to be able to pop out. Okay. It may just be... I go there. How much space does that give me? It gives me just a little bit of space there. I know, right? Whoops. I might have enough room right there. Okay, it'll fit there. Only problem is that there's not anything holding these two pieces. So I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to make a little piece to go up at the top. We're going to see. It may not work. If I put foam on one side, it's not going to actually fit. That sucks. Oh, well, it looks like you're just going to have to be careful. Careful. Having fun using a lot of tape wrapping ECR's presents. Oh, my goodness. Okay, down there. Okay. I think this needs to be moved over just a touch. So this is for the person who gets this. Just know that this is not adhered at the top, okay? And that's so that the bunny can pop out. Okay? And then I did not cut a piece there. Am I going to be able to get my punch in that spot? I might be able to. This one might be able to get in there. Have to see if I'm gentle. I should have done this before. If your cardstock starts ripping and starts bothering you when you do something like this, just remember that you can also use undo to help take care of that. This is not going to go down far enough. Will this? Nope, it's not going to work. Well, crapola. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing, honey? So this would have looked a lot better if it actually had been punched instead of just having that little divot there, but it is what it is, okay? So I need to trim this off right about here. And then when I can pull it out, and then we can put the pull, I can put that little stamp there. There's my stamp. I almost forgot where I put it. I need something to use for, there we go. It's like I needed this. All right. And I think I'm going to use, I could go with high tide. I think I'm going to try. Let's see what high tide looks like on another piece of scrap, because it may be too light, but it may not be. What's funny is when you guys don't remember that I sent you something or what it was before you get it, and it's like, oh, you might forget what it was we were doing. Oh, that's actually going to be perfect. So right up here in the middle. There we go.
Welcome, Beachcomber Noni.
And then, I think I'm going to try rounding the corners just a little bit with my scissors, because of course this is too small. It's too close in there. That is not going to be able to be done with my corner rounder. I wouldn't be able to get my corner rounder in there. Okay. So you can see the little pull, and boop, 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 boop. I still don't like that I can't. I could probably put a little bit of foam on this side to hold it. I think I'll try that. So that's where he is up there. And did I throw away the other piece of foam? I think I did. That's okay. I've got this one little piece here that I can fold in half. No, I can't fold it in half because it's too small to fold. Thank you, Tara. I think I decided on this side. So going right up against the edge right there. Just close enough to the edge to not be seen. One of the things I love about this foam is it does not cause issues, because you can move it. Boop. Okay, that's crooked. That's too crooked. I liked it crooked, but the bunny was not in there enough. All right. Okay, this is going to be good. I like this. I do like it. I think it turned out really cute. All right. That's basically the card until I find a sentiment, because I will put a sentiment on there. I am planning on trying to put sentiments on the back. I'm probably going to use one of the, I'm probably going to use it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do this first, though, because y'all have been waiting so patiently. We're going to do this, and assuming all the things work. Okay, if you want to win the little bunny popping up out of the magician's hat, I am going to put the wand. I haven't decided exactly where yet, but that's partially because I need to add a sentiment too. So I'm not 100% done yet. I'm almost done. Done enough so you guys can see what it's going to look like. Okay, cleaning up a little bit. Alrighty. Where did I put that stamp? So, hope your day is magical. I think works very well for this. So that's what we're going to use. And I think I'm going to actually put it on the front. Let's do that. Of course, I can't find any of my things.
Welcome, Rich Miser 1994.
Y'all really like this card, or you just missed the fact that you hadn't won any in a week. Which is it, guys? I'm hoping you like the card. Okay, Cheryl, it's going to be !join to get in on that giveaway, honey. If you forget oh, you probably did it, but you did it on Twitch. Never mind. If you did it right, you're good. If you didn't, then fine. And some of these folks are cheating and doing it on both sides. Okay, let's use dark blue for this sentiment. Oh, thank you so much. No one wants the bunny. No one said ever. Okay, thank you, Ruth. You're just a sweetheart. Hope your day is magical. Did someone just do swing a little bit ago? That might be why it's not working, Miss Ann. And Patty put 2 J's in her join. Sorry, honey, the machine doesn't accept that. Okay, now I need my wand. Where's my wand? I have a mess on my desk again. How'd that happen? Hello, Stamper Girl. How you doing, hon? Welcome. Snow. We have snow on the screen for 30 seconds. Okay, where did I put the wand? I will find it, and we're going to put that on here, too, because I want it. Oh, thank you. 3 stream streak. Yay. $22 people in the drawing. Anybody else want to get in on this? It is gonna. Oh, I still have stars. I still have stars to add on there. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want my blue. Here's my blue. I was going to do yellow, but I think I want to do blue stars and then add some stickles to it. Because that'd be pretty.
You missed the opportunity to say sorry, honey. Computer says no, haha.
I missed the opportunity to say sorry, honey. Computer says no. What? I know what you're talking about. Never mind. Did you guys see where the wand went? Because it disappeared. That never happens, does it? No. It's not there. It's not here. Here's a little bag for this. I'm cleaning up a little bit so I can actually do the things. I made the wand. I went through all the trouble of gluing a couple people. Look under the notebook. Nope, it's not under the notebook. This is also one reason why sometimes I stop and start putting things away in the middle of a stream, because I can't find some and it irritates me. Even if it just means putting things in a little bin. The bunny ate it. Now that I believe. It's not under my tree. Here's my pulse. I need to put that away before I lose the stamp. Yeah, it might be. I'm going to look there in just a second too. So I want to put things away. It's not under that one. This is going back in the drawer where it belongs. Okay, just double check to make sure that it did not stick onto my tape, onto the foam, so it's not there. Could be it's not under the card. It's not under this piece of cardstock. And here's the new home for the dies. If I have to, I can cut another one. That may be what I'm going to have to do. I may have to just cut me another one. And for you guys that haven't seen them yet, this is the stencil of the month from Spellbinders for this month. This is day 2 of the Advent, and this is day 1. And no, I'm not giving these away. And y'all are like, but we want them. I know you do. Alrighty. I even took out other stuff that I was planning on using today, and it didn't happen. That happens. Okay. It's not under all of this stuff. Checking one more time under the scraps. It just means I need to die cut them again. Okay. That's not a problem. I may have thrown it in the garbage and not known it, because that happens too. And I'm looking under my feet. I do not see it on the floor. Okay, no worries. We're going to cut another one because I kind of think we need it. It's not in my check. It's... Okay, was not on my lap. But thank you, because that is always a place. Jen says, Debbie J's Pet Crafting Corner, fine, keep day 1. I'll make my own. Woof. Okay. So I've got black and I've got white. This is the piece for the black. And I don't think it's going to fit on this one. I need another scrap of black. Yeah, I'll find it later, and I may use it on another card, or it may wind up going in the trash because it's a little bitty one, and it's just that one little strip, and it's easy to replicate. Bethany says, I missed you, Delise. I'm trying to say it right. I keep wanting to say Dallas. And when are you going on with Elizabeth? Is that today or is that later in the week? I think it's today. No, today's Jana. Oh, Delise is going on there on Friday. So I'll be live with Elizabeth tomorrow at 3. Delise is going to be on with Elizabeth on Friday. So just like before, I cut it out twice. You got my reply on to your email, Delise? She's wanting to know. Ruth is wanting to know. Yeah, my brain keeps thinking Dallas, and I know it's not. That's because I have lots of crafty friends here that told me I was wrong. Friday party. Absolutely. I also noticed this time around that I think one end is narrower than the other, but it's so slight you can barely see it, which makes me think that the white pieces are probably the same. Because one thing I did notice when I was cutting out that little white piece was that it seemed like there was, even Ronan wants in on this. Is it because you like the bunny, Ronan, or is it because you think Nerdy likes the bunny?
Welcome, Blue Dragon 3D.
Hey, Blue, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Delise says it's both ways. I sometimes say it that way too. So we're not wrong. Blue is entering in for smalls. Yeah, I could see why. Yeah, she would like that little bunny. Okay, I need where's the thing? So this is the bigger one, and this is the smaller one. I just need to make sure I put them on the right ends this time, because I think last time I did it wrong. And I'm going to try to use this little piece of scrap here for it, because I only need part of it. I don't need this bigger piece, because we already did that when we made the, when we put that band on the hat. I just need it to go right about, come on. Do what I tell you. This is one of those cases where using my magnetic magic mat probably would have been a good idea, and I just didn't bother because I'm lazy, and I'd have to pull it out of my drawer, and I'm not doing that. There we go. It actually cut out perfect. There we go. So this one's the small end, and this is the, I don't think I actually needed two, but I did anyway. That's all right. It goes on the magnet so I don't lose it. It goes in the trash, and this gets off of my desk. Yay. So now we'll go ahead and put together our little wand again. So this looks like it's the thicker end. La 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 la. I want one of my wax tip things. I don't think I needed two. So I missed you guys last week. I hope that it was okay. I just, I know many of you said, it's fine, but still, I don't like being away from y'all. And it's kind of weird. This is actually a little bit odd to me. I noticed that I think I started just kind of getting more chill, not as talkative, very calm. And then I went to see Elizabeth as like, yeah, everything. It's like I got all super hyper again. And I realized that, part of it I think was the weather. It was gray. And I know now, thanks to you guys, that I have a problem when it comes to gray weather. I need a piece of foam. I know I have a problem when it comes to dreary weather. So just getting together with Elizabeth brightened my spirits a lot. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad while I was gone. I'm just saying that I could tell the difference in me. And then I also noticed that having the snow, that also helped. Because although the sky was still gray, because it was a fresh snowfall, everything was white and brighter. And when I went outside, I didn't actually need a jacket. It wasn't that cold. So that was kind of cool. Okay, let's pull our bunny up so I don't cover it with too much of anything. And I'm going to do Hope Your Day is Magical. And then we'll put, I want to move that. I do kind of want it off to the side, but I also want to have I think I want it here. And then I can have, you can barely see the wand. If I put it here, it's going to be popped up over there and it's not going to be stable. If I put it over here, if I put it over the hat in any way, it's not going to be stable. And I can't pop it up because it's too little. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I will figure out something. I guess I'll put it here. You still can't really see it, but that's okay. You guys know it's there. And I think I need a little bit more foam on there. I think I need a double layer. You're so sick of the freaking snow. Yeah. Well, I can see that. I mean, Todd has not had to shovel snow in 25 years. I did not know this until yesterday when he shoveled snow for the first time in 25 years. Okay, I think what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to fold this one in half vertical. And that'll fit right behind my little sentiment, and then it'll be a double thick, and that'll be perfect for the sentiment. Maybe put it on the inside. I could put it on the inside also, or put something different on the inside. You guys know I'm real bad about putting anything on the inside. I want to work on that. And I know the reason. It's like usually by the time I get to the end, it's like I love the front so much that anything I put on the inside is just not going to measure up, and I know it. Hope your day is magical. I think I'll put it straight. Yeah, I'll put it straight. So there we go. Oh, this is just too cute. I love the little bunny. I love him. I love him, love him, love him. Okay. It also is giving me a couple of ideas of how to make this same style, same kind of pop-up better. So I will be doing that at some point. Like I said, one of the things I want to do is I want to start making more creative cards like this. Oh, wow. Okay, we have 27 people in the drawing. Anybody else want to get in before I hit the button for us to do the drawing? So you guys need to let me know. If you do want to get in on it, be sure to go ahead and type in !join so that you can get in on the giveaway. Where's my giveaway button? Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. That's another thing that is on my list of things to do is I need to mail out a bunch of stuff. So Danielle is saying, drum roll, please. We're going to do a drum roll. Yep. Y'all ready? And it has been almost 2 hours, so it hasn't been too long, especially with the longish greeting at the beginning. So it's not too bad. And it does give me some time to get some more stuff done this afternoon. And of course, all of the stuff that I'm doing is in some way for you guys. Okay, y'all are ready? Drum roll. And who is going to win our little bunny card? Kelly's Craft. So this is going to go off to Kelly. I think it's so cute. And there is the form in the chatty chat. And as a reminder, if you want to get in on the master giveaway, because we are continuing on our last month's celebration right now, that is only going to be going on for a couple, well, for this week. This is going to be the last week of that celebration thing. But of course, we've got another celebration over on Elizabeth's channel. And I'm going to still be doing the Advent Calendar series going on through the 24th. So there's still a lot of content to do. But if you want to get in on the giveaway, there is a link down in the description that says it's for the master giveaway form. That is the entry form. If you won today's card, so that's Miss Kelly, then that's going to be where she fills out the giveaway form. Bethany says, Danny got a $50 order for pens and badge reels yesterday. Fabulous. Wow. Congratulations to her and give her big hugs from all of us. That is fabulous. That is fabulous. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end now. I've got pictures and I've got lots of things to do. So you will see more content up, and I would love it if you make sure to like all of the things. So if you're on YouTube, be sure to smash that like and give me a subscription. That way you get notified by YouTube every time I go live or have a new video. Also, if you want me to notify you, go to my link bio. That's Debbie J's Crafting Corner / DebbieJ'sCraftingCorner.com/link bio. Go to my link bio, hit the join my newsletter link so that you can be added to my email list and I can send you notifications. What we found is that sometimes you don't get notified by YouTube. That's the reason I send out all of those emails letting you guys know. And I try to do that in the morning sometime before we're going to go live. I did not do as good last week when we did this spinning wheel thing. I think it was on Wednesday last week because I only sent that out like 30 minutes before I went live. I do try to do it first thing in the morning. Anyway, love for you to come and hang out with us on all of my pictures and everything that are on Instagram and Facebook and all the things. Be sure to just hit the heart and give it some love and leave a comment too if you'd like. That always lets Instagram and lets the platform know that you guys like what I'm doing. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to stop rambling. Oh, no, we can't do that yet. Where is the other thing? I have to do credits because y'all haven't been appreciated properly in over a week. I mean, you know? So thank you to all of my supporters, everybody who is currently a YouTube member or a Twitch sub. Thank you so much for all of your support. And thank you to everybody that has been keeping the chat lively. And if you're watching this on a replay, you are welcome to come and join us when we go live, because we have a lot of fun and I love everybody in my fabulous crafting family. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Bye, guys.